Okay, quick Thursday morning radar update. So pretty good day again. It's been a pretty good little period for us. Growth stocks are acting well, and growth stocks going through earnings reports seem to be acting like GTRS stocks should act. So that's pretty good. Let's just let's see these markets. So inside day on the DAX, we're through the highs on the FTSE 100. We've bumped through the highs on the open on the 250, and small caps are above the prior day's high as well. So not bad for the UK actually. Let's just buzz through a few markets. TLT bumbling around near the lows there. USD kind of broken higher, hasn't it? And gold looks awful. Oil, USD going higher at the same time. Go figure. Let's just jump on to so transports, mean trend, as we've talked about. A little lesson in volume. Distribution. High volume day fails to go lower, and then yesterday we got a little washout. Well, it didn't really gap down, did it? It just had a little spike lower, and a lot of volume came in yesterday as well. So that's interesting. Transports is the one we've been waiting for. Strongest market, and especially the leader. So Dow it's broken out of that range and it's just pulled back in. It's pretty normal action. S&P, people will be drawing these all over the chart, and yeah, it's going to go one way or the other, isn't it? But key for me was trade my plan before I make any all or nothing calls. Though I never make any all or nothing calls. We'll just wait to see when the transports gets into the zone of interest. So yeah, got like a little base with it in the right side of that huge base on the 250. Same goes for the small caps in the UK. So let's just buzz in through the market, see what's on volume today. Crazy busy morning, updating order dates and going to the post office and forgetting one of the things I had to post. And it is 10:47. We should have traded 32% to be an average volume. What is on volume today? I'll do this just in order of sector. An eye in the growth as we go, or lack of. Loss making, lose less scenario. You might see a base on that in the future. Care group traded a swing move or very close to. Rinse and repeat. Go and check those end of day screens. SRT Marine, it broke out that huge range. It's very thin, well, kind of thin numbers. Big tick up in turnover, and it's wait for it to start trading like if there's anything interesting going to happen in this stock, the price action is going to show a bit of interest, isn't it? Though it is out of that. I'll just go back, people who teach the old, these people who teach this kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure they don't actually trade the markets, because if you've been trading breakouts for a long time, the bigger, the bigger the breakout level, the less meaningful it is in my area, in my sort of in my lane, the primary trend, because you know, there's a reason it hasn't broke out that level for so long, and people say, well, you know, if it breaks out of a big, you know, a big level, it'll be an explosive move. But you know, flip it on its head. It's been trading in that range forever and a day because it's had no real reason to break out. It's just you know, when it does break out, it comes back in. So what you want to see is a zone of interest up here, and that would be more meaningful if it was a tight little base here than a big loose base here. There is no coil in that base. There's just a big loose range. Doesn't matter how many times that breakout level's been tagged either. Moving on. VLX, yeah, you know, we've got a little bit of a base here we talked about, and it's punched up here, which is a good thing. See, around 300 might be a normal area for mean trend for me to look at it again. Burford, yeah, we've covered that. Detail. YouGov continues. Yeah, this is a same as well. One of these big long bases, and it's not the longest of bases, but this one. Look, there's just horrible action in this. So now it's broken out. Look for better action for the bull case. You know, traded better when it's thinly traded and orderly. You know, that's the reality with when stocks are illiquid and thin, they can trend really well. But once they get pretty more efficient, and we call them mature growth stocks, they tend to trade a little bit sluggish without much interest. VTY, yeah, you know, 250 stop. Next swing day maybe, swing point off the mean trend. Corso, moving on, loss making. Yellow cake, moving on. Sloth-like trading. EQLS, yeah, just smashed up through that level, hasn't it? Anywhere on the right side, you know, down to the 100 area would still be fair game for this. That would be normal action. Forward pre-tax is a big tick up from 3.4 to 17.2. Turnover 69 up to 95, accelerating by the looks of it. So waiting for more numbers to filter through on that one, I suppose. TriFast, yeah, it's been a good stock to me in the past, this one. But yeah, we drew a red line here and got a lot of hate. I got a lot of hate for drawing that red line there, as I did on Gore. You know, we're here to sort of ride trends. You know, doesn't, you know, not attached to any of these things. Focus right. You could draw a very early potential stage one base. It's loaded with supply. Same broke trend over here, and you know, lost a lot since then, hasn't it? So that's why we have trend filters, and we trade with the trend. Moving on, AXL still acting okay there, but it's been going sideways forever and a day. It's nice to see that breakout, but it's drifted back in. And moving on, hunting, loaded with supply. ITS, got no forward numbers on this. I presume it's still loss making, but I don't have any numbers. So RU, yeah, it broke out of this range. First retrace, swing move. Second retrace. I see a base building on that one as well. No forward numbers on it. It's kind of like a little base, which is more interesting than this big loose horrible thing here. Say horrible, you know, it's pretty normal action, but look how deep, how volatile that base is. So maybe I've got no forward numbers on it, so maybe someone will Restaurant and bars, travel and leisure. Not exactly an area I'm dead keen on, is it? So that's what's in the volume leaders today. It's a pretty good, it's a pretty okay market. I know a lot of stocks are still down in the UK. High percent are down. I only look at the ones what are trending higher on a minimum time frame, minimum threshold. So I won't be holding anything in a downtrend. And yeah, we're doing all right. If you're interested in getting a look at how I approach the markets, well, just visit my site. And you can also, if you wanted to come to the end of day screening sessions and get all the members content, you could just join up and have a look for a month. If you like these videos, hit the like and subscribe button. I do more of my content, what's meaningful like this, I do it through YouTube. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. See what the end of day brings. Cheers all.